start us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man.
I don't know what I'm at.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, I was about to say, that's touchdown. That was a good play call.
That this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The Knights will line up to kick it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen.
We're going to put him to work today.
Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Oh, my God.
There's some room at the 45. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That gain sets up a third down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The sure hands, it's Carroll. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
In the clear at the 25. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Keeping it on the ground here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
They're going to run it here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ponies.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, SMU. The defense adds 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making.
I told you turn it off.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25.
I've been streaming it.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
That's the end of the first quarter. 14, UCF 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. But this one is broken up. Falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. They'll run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The Mustangs are going to keep this drive rolling. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense really clicking.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Might have to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
SMU 21, UCF 0.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there.
You should have took the middle of the field. The tight end was wide open. He would have had a better chance. Dude over there, 98th Street.
And there's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today. And
then 1st down, right back to the running game. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down after a short gain there.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to throw yet again. Fine time, moving to his left. They stopped him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Ponies. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. To the line here to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
At the game completion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Ah.
Not complete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Takes it inside the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
UCF 0.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Spinning out of the tackle. It's a 1-yard gain. It's 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Linebacker shifting around now. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll ride the back again here. Fighting off the defender. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard.
I didn't have a first down. I was behind the line.
To give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Try and throw fourth down completion. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Mustangs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Richardson. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Quick throw, caught over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Knights pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch made way down to the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Knights.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. SMU 46, UCF 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Will he score here? Touchdown, Ponies. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
SMU 49, UCF 7.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Can he get there on the ground? Fights off a defender. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping the...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
56, UCF 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, wherever we feel like doing.
By the receiver. Gain of 5. Brings up second down.
That completion sets up a second down play.
Because I know you're going to keep pulling him out there. He can't catch. Yep.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
He'd have missed 2.
Tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result...
That's yours. That's my fault. I should have threw it to the other guy.
Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Knights will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch.
Nice move.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion.
Nah. Well, she's...
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
It is tough on a defense.
I don't know if he was in, ref. Oh, yeah, I guess he was.
Have to decide, are we going to rush him, or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fights through the tackler.
Let's go.
Losing 3 yards there.
Just overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Okay, ready? The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw.
Oh!
They almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back, is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got his man open downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
56, UCF 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carroll. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
SMU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
You really gonna call a timeout?
Organize and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's now 2nd down.
I just dropped one too, bro. So you know.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw it to him.
And he throws his
Oh, I didn't mean to throw it to him.
Follows the pick with a nice return.
Hey, yeah, I didn't mean to throw it to him.
Poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
No, I can. Oh yeah, I just threw it to the push the wrong button.
Offense back out on the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And now from the pistol formation. Ball handed off.
I hope you do too.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
Wow.
The pass is incomplete.
Wow.
There's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's a 1st and 10 play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. Solid tackle able to get him down. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. So the offense faces 3rd and short.
Tomorrow.
Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Ball down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. The Mustangs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Mustangs. And this one is getting ugly.
SMU, number 20, in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score SMU 63, UCF 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it
Nah, I just did that on some dumb shit. God damn it.
That penalty, of course.
I don't lag, bro. That's like something about the... I never lag, bro.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Good game, bro.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Cook, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.